What is going on today, guys? Back with another video of the R20DET CEFIRO. Today I'm going to be putting in these R32 GTR seats into the RB20DET CEFIRO here. Currently got a set of R32 GTS-T seats. They do pretty well. I quite like the look of them in here. Fairly standard looking seat. They're pretty comfortable. But obviously these 32 GTR seats are going to hold me in a lot better. They're not in the greatest condition. They're a little bit dirty. But once I get them in, I'm going to take it to a groomer's and get them cleaned properly. This driver's one here has got a little bit of a rip on it, but you know, it's nothing major. Like I said, these are going to hold me a lot better than the GTS-T seats are. Took it out the other night. She's a bit dirty. GTS-T's on the back. I took it out the other weekend with the rear rims on it and pretty much finished off the tires. This one's pretty far gone. This one's completely munted. You can see it's all completely ripped up here. All the bands are ripped off. The tires had to be replaced anyway because these ones weren't warrantable. Had quite a lot of camber wear, so went and finished them off. Went out the other night with some GTS-Ts, but yeah, got to get some new tires for those before cert. So these 32 GTR seats are originally out of other CEFIRO. This dirty bitch right here. So these GTS-T seats that are in this, I'm actually gonna put in this. Won't film doing that because it's nothing too interesting. But yeah, film taking these out, chucking these in there, and talk a little bit about what's happening with this. Got a pretty cool thing to announce that I'm gonna be doing in the end of June in this thing. So yeah, should be pretty cool. Taking these seats out is super simple. You just put the seat right back, and you've got a bolt here and a bolt in the front. Then you slide them all the way forward and you've got another bolt in the back and then another one on that side. Yeah, this carpet definitely needs a bit of a vacuum. And then yeah, two more bolts just at the back here, one there, one on the side there. So here you can see a side-by-side comparison of the two seats. So these are the two passenger seats. Obviously this one's the GTS-T seat and that's the GTR seat. Right off the bat you can see that this one's a little bit narrower. The side bits here come up a lot more than the GTS-T one, and obviously hugs your legs a lot more. Same thing with the bits for sort of your side here. They stick out a little bit more and they come in a little bit, so again they hug you more. These hug your shoulders. As where it's sort of really got nothing here. One thing that's surprising is that the GTR seat actually weighs more than the GTS-T seat. I would have thought it would have been the other way around. Not a hell of a lot, just a little bit more, but yeah, no, this is definitely going to be a cool upgrade. Definitely going to hug me a bit more when I'm going around quarters, spinning out and whatnot. So I've just put the passenger seat in, done that bolt and the two rear bolts. All the rails are even, but this one seems to be just slightly off a little bit. So I think this rail might be slightly bent, so just have to get a screwdriver, put that in, and then try and bring that across while I put the bolt in. And yeah, should be sweet. Right, so finally got this bolt in, wasn't too bad. So a trick to do with these seats is to put all 4 bolts in and do them up so they're obviously in but not super tight. And then what you want to do is just slide on the seat, back and forth like so. The reason for doing that is just to make sure that both the rails are straight, everything is where it's supposed to be before you do the final tighten. And yeah, works out good. And just like that, after about 10-15 minutes of work, now got some GTR seats in the CEFIRO. So yeah, these obviously, as I said, are going to hug me a lot better than the GTS-T seats, obviously going around corners sideways. So aside from the fact that they look cooler and they are going to do well, the main reason for doing this is because I'm actually doing my first track day at the end of June. So we're at the end of May now, and at the end of June, Drift South are having a have a go day. It's a beginner day, so they've usually got a drift school day, beginner day, and sort of just your regular have a go days. Usually you've got to do a drift school first. I haven't done one yet, but luckily they're letting me run the beginner day. So I'm going to be running it in this, obviously, because the Silvia's nowhere near done, still getting built. This thing's ready to go. It'll should do the track pretty well. Probably going to spin out just about every corner, but hey, got to learn somehow. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. Super excited for it. So like I said, it's gonna be my first track day. The only thing I really need to get before the race day is a race suit, because that's one of the requirements to be out on track. But once I get that, it should be sweet to go. And yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. So I know what these seats feel like because I've driven them in the other CEFIRO, but I'm just gonna take this thing for a quick rip around the block and just see how they feel in this car. So yeah, it should be good.
There's the blue beast with a big dent in the side.
Right, so that's the 32 GTR seat install done. Took it around the block. Seats feel pretty good. Definitely feel a lot tight, you know, a lot more hugged than the old ones. So it's gonna be pretty good out on track. Car's sitting here, down by the garage. There's the other one there. So the CF's gonna be getting put on the back burner for a little bit. It's a bit hard trying to juggle between trying to get stuff for that and trying to get stuff for the Silvia. I really need the Silvia done by summer, so it's ready to compete in Drift South, because I'm going to be doing the development series this season, which is 4 rounds inside the Drift South event. No battles, it's just sort of like single pass runs, and then once I sort of learn, get the basics of that, start doing a few tandems at track days and things like that, and then, you know, next season look at competing in pro, which is obviously the battles and stuff. Got some cool things on the way for this though, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that'll be it for this. Like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, catch you on the next one. Cheers.